Alright, what's up everyone? We are back. Upper body day today. So did my warm up, getting started here, and we are gonna start. Been doing lateral plow push-ups the last couple weeks. Gonna progress that a little bit, or just change it up a little bit. We're gonna do like laterally, but into like a 360. So I'll be like turning and also start forward, and by the end I'll be back to that. So we'll do that each way, 360. And I smartened up. I am not smart. I'm a big dumb idiot. But I learn from my mistakes. And that's something in life that we all should do, is take our mistakes, take our failures, and learn from them. So I got the crash pad back in here, so the nuts are going to be safe today when I'm doing my supine med ball overhead throws. So the goal is no nuts harmed in the making of this video today. Last week they were harmed, but this week we're not getting fooled again. So got the crash pad back in here. I didn't have it in here last week because I had it outside for the kids using it last week. So it's back in here so that the ball will not bounce off that as bad. So we'll do the kind of 360 circular lateral push-ups, and then we'll do our supine overhead med ball throws. So we'll get going here. After this, we'll head back outside. It is nice and cool. It was like in the 30s this morning when I went for my walk, but we'll still be out in the garage. I'm not worried. The weather's not the thing that bothers me. It's when it's dark and I'm sprinting. So we'll get outside and do the rest of our workout after this. So just in here, because I got walls that I can throw the ball against. Don't really have anything out in the garage. The walls out there are so thin and it's loud, and neighbors don't like loud noises. So again, we're going to go around in a circle, try and get as few push-ups to get around that circle as possible. So think like 4, 5, 6, I don't know. I haven't done these before, so. Damn. Now we'll go back to the left. All right. So these, just trying to throw as hard as possible. I would get the radar gun out, but by the time I get it set up, it'll take 10 minutes. It will roll back, but it's not going to bounce back. That's what I like. Nice roll back so I don't have to move. Ooh. Each throw, full intent, full effort, maximum velocity of speed on that. Repeat through this a few more times, and we'll head out. We'll get our snatches done. Out in a nice cool garage here today. We are gonna go with our power hang snatches. Set to 3, working on keeping that bar velocity above 2.5 again. Just quick, fast, explosive. Thinking of just being violent with it and not super heavy. Again, I still need to get my technique down. I need to get good at these, and when I get heavy, even like this is only 95 pounds, I'm not good at it. I just have never done them consistently until not even the last year. Last few months, I've started month or so, I guess, I started incorporating them consistently. So again, just working on things. I'm not afraid to, I know I suck at them, but you gotta do things you suck at, do things that are embarrassing. So we'll work our way up here. Probably won't go too, not gonna go too heavy, obviously. We just wanna keep that bar speed 2.5 and above. This will probably be our first set, and we'll keep going from there. 2.6, 2.7s. Even though even a little bit heavier, I find I can pull them just as fast because it's too light sometimes. It's like you can't get that enough force, enough emphasis into it. So sometimes a little bit heavier, you can go faster. And that's things you play around with a VBG trainer. You'll learn things like that. What speeds and what velocities work best for you. What maybe you'll find like at body weight you can move certain speed, but add a little bit of weight you can even move faster and get more force into it. So there's so many different factors. But I think too many people just make too big of a deal of all this numbers and tracking and new technology and stuff. Again, the more I go, the more I train to find, I find it's just go back to the simpler things. We stress too much about new technology or these random numbers or things to track your readiness, and it's more so just going by how you feel, how you move, how you doing that day. We train out percentages, but that percentage of that day you feel like garbage, feels like 100%. You can't do your reps. So again, there's so many different ways to get to where you want to be. It's a journey. Embrace that journey. Stick with the journey. Ups, downs, ins, outs, arounds. 2 feet, 2 steps forward, 10 steps back. It's going to take time, but I think we just try to be too perfect all the time and try to have everything be correct, and we're afraid to just not be. We get overcomplicate things, make things too complex a lot of times. I'm one for it. I've done that too much as well. All right, next up, we are going our push press. Explosive on the way up. Trying to get that momentum again. You get the little momentum with the legs on the push press where you don't get with the normal just overhead dumbbell press. We'll do weighted chin-ups with the rings. Just kind of bump up weight a little bit this week for all of our sets. We'll add a little weight to our Jefferson curls. So not going as super slow, we're just pumping out reps, get a little bit of movement, get a little pump in that throughout the entire back there. Probably shouldn't do more much of these, but oh well.
Why he's a top 5 quarterback. That would have been the game last night. Because Saquon Barkley was good. A.J. Brown non-existent. Devontae Smith had a couple of catches in there. But if I combine all their yards, I don't even think they have 100 yards. That was Jalen Hurts.
finish up dips, evaluate dips, the next reps,
In fact, Dylan
and then
was there at the game.
ring
He had a
inverted
very
rows.
good, so we could stay
So
with
2 sets of 20,
I did
add weight with
watch
those.
the game last night here, at least up until the Lightning. Marvin was here, Paulie did a cameo, and Shea and Irving, we sat down and we watched the game. And we put some clips up there. I can't trust Shea. I can't trust what he's going to say, so we couldn't do it live. But we did put up some clips. It was fun. And that was at danpatrick.com. But we watched, I don't know, till around 10:30 or so, till the Lightning. And I thought, all right, this is a good time to say goodbye. And Shea was in a decent mood because the Cowboys, they were maybe trailing by one, or it was close. And he felt pretty good, like almost a moral victory. But, you know, he had his moments. He is our producer on the Gambling Podcast. Big Day Ray came out with hot dogs. And we had some of the Grippo's potato chips last night, too. It's like, what a mess. You know, you look back, I came in today, you know, when you have a party and then you don't realize what the party looked like or felt like, and then you see the leftovers, the mess, and then you go, damn, somebody had a good time last night. And it was. We're going to do it again. I think Nick Wright FaceTimed me, and he said, hey,
I'm gonna finish out with the spine loose,
it's one thing.
let the shoulders get feeling
That's something.
right. Scat overhang.
He said, hey, if you find me, okay. But if
Finally
all
got.
of a sudden you take me away from my team, now
Oh,
that's really damage.
finally got a little timer, but just when it turned on, realized they don't come with batteries. That's a bunch of crap. So I gotta go see if I have a battery, but finally have just a little kitchen timer. I think it's like $4 for 2 of these little things. So rather than use a phone, rather than drag my computer around, finally get a little timer. So I'm gonna go grab batteries and then we'll redo this.